everybody, Sean here from Board Paracord. Today we're going to make a key, or not a key fob, a zipper pull, more geared towards a baseball theme or softball theme. You can see I've got a bead here. I'm going to try and incorporate one of these softball slash baseball beads into it. This should accommodate 2 strands of paracord, but that's going to be kind of tight, so we've got a trick to getting that on there, so I'll set that aside for now. I do have about 2 feet of microcord, which will come in handy in just a few minutes. And then I have about 4 feet of the main strands that you're going to be working with. In this case, this is just the red. So I've already put my 2 ends together, so this is my center point. First thing we're going to do, and this is going to be how to make a 2-strand diamond knot. Very easy to do. Take your loop where the middle point is here. I like to put it on the outside of my middle finger here. And I want to leave a little bit out here. Not a whole lot, but just a little. And so that you have the cords, I gotta adjust my tripod here just a touch, so that you have the cords coming out of your hand like this. So you have the loop here. First thing you're going to do, let me see if I can zoom in just a little here, is you want to take the cord in your right hand and roll it forward so that you get this little loop here. And then you're going to lay it over top of your left strand. You have something that looks like that. Now you want to take your left cord and go under your right cord. So just like this, take it off to the right. And then you're going to basically go over, under, over. So over, under this one, and over the one on the left there. One trick to do this is to pull a little bit out so that you have a tunnel to go through, like that. So you're still going over, under, and over, and then pull that through. So just like that. And what you're left with is kind of a decorative sort of weave here. And I've got a little bit of a twist in this cord here. There we go. I think I got it out. So, yep, there's that. Now, the next thing is you take this cord here that you just were working with, and you're going to go under everything, but around this cord here. So the one that's on the right of your finger. You're going to go under everything, around that one, and then right after you go around it, bring this right up through the middle. So just like that. And then get this out of the way off to your left. Kind of flip it backwards almost. And then you're going to take your right cord and do the same thing. You're going to go around this one. And once you go around that one, you want to bring the cord up through the middle. And you'll end up with something that looks like this. It's kind of decorative looking, kind of not. Once you're at that point, what I like to do is grab hold of the loop on the left and your working ends on the right, and you can have this turn flipped either way, but I like to slowly just kind of rotate this, and you want to kind of push this that way towards the loop, like all edges of it kind of. And once it flips kind of over on its side, then you can kind of do this little motion here. Just kind of rotate it through your fingers, and it will pull the slack out. Now I don't think I want to go any longer than this. You want to have about 2 inches of slack so that this will fit through your zipper, and that you can fold this back over and get everything pulled through there. So this extra slack here, where I want this extra slack to go is this way, through the working ends. So that's just a matter of following the cord through. Let's see. So it comes out here. Oh, that's going the wrong way. See, that's going to end up pulling it out through here. I don't want that to happen. So I'm going to back this up the other way. So it'll come this way. I think it has to go up. And once it goes up this way, then I can pull it through one of my strands there. And this is almost tight. So you're going to want to just keep on working these strands until this whole knot becomes nice and uniform and is nice and tight. This is a weird method to use, but it works really well. Alright, so I think we look pretty good on that. That's really easy. That's a very nice knot that is not hard to do. So the next thing I want to do is I want to leave about this much room and do another one of these real quick. So basically you're just doing the same thing again. Just think of this as your loop again, but don't pull any extra slack back here like we did last time. And that is our store phone ringing. So we're after hours right now, so hopefully they leave a message, which is fine. Oh my gosh. So so we're gonna do one of these again real quick, a little faster than the first time. So you roll this forward, flip it over top of the other cord, because that's where you go under, over, under. Or no, I'm sorry, over, under, over. This one goes under the right cord, goes over, under, and over, just like that. Pull it through. Got your kind of decorative knot there. This cord goes under everything, around the first strand here, up through the middle, just like that, and then flip it out of the way. Get it out of the way. This one's going to go under everything, around this side now, and up through on this side, just like that. Now, once it does that, then you're doing the same thing again. Kind of pushing this over and just kind of wiggling it as you tighten. As you pull it, a little more and a little more is going to come out. And sometimes you end up with one that doesn't quite look right. Which hopefully I hope it's not the case with this one. We'll see once we get it tightened up, but I think we'll be alright. There we go. Goes pushed up a little. Turn there. Alright, we'll tighten that up and that should be good. Yep, that's starting to take shape. So a little bit of work and it usually fixes itself pretty easily once you start tightening everything up. Alright, so we have our part that goes through the zipper. This part here, I'm just going to do a Salomon weave over top of it. And then we're going to put a bead on the end, right here at the end, and then seal it. So, let me set that there. I do have about, I would say, 2 feet of white, and I hope the white isn't too hard to see in the video, but I think we're going to be okay. So my center point on the white is right here, and then I have about a foot on each side. So I want to put that on the back side of this portion here. Let me zoom in. So just like that. And then we're going to take our left side, or our right cord, and take it over the middle, but create a loop on the right, just like this. And then take your left cord over the cord, take it behind the back, and then bring it up through the loop that you created on the right. And that'll kind of get you started. Just like this. And you're just going to go back and forth, and I really hope I have enough micro cord here. I don't think I do. Let's see. So, the cord that we took over the top last time is the same one we're going to go back over top. So, off over the middle, create a loop on the left, take your cord on the right, cross over the one on the left, behind everything, and up through the loop. And give it a tie, or give it a little bit of pressure to tighten that up. Same thing now. Now you're on the right side. Create that loop on the right. Cross over with the left cord behind it and up through that loop on the right. And pull it tight. And the reason I went with the red with the white is because as you go, these little triangles are going to show up, kind of looking like stitches on a baseball. And now we do the left side first. So it's left, right, left, right, left, right the whole way. Right cord over the left, around the back. This is going to be really close on whether or not I have enough cord. I think I'm going to have enough. And then now we're on the right side, so we'll loop on the right, left cord over right, through the back, and up through the loop. You kind of see those little triangles showing up now. Let me get this finished up real quick, and then I'll be back to show you how to put the bead on and then finish up. Okay, so you can see I'm at the bottom of the Salomon part, or the cobra portion. So I just need to cut these ends off and get these sealed up onto the edge. So you can see I have that there, and I've got a torch lighter here. So I want to get this out of the way. And then with a smoothing tool, just get that right down in there. So you barely even see it. We'll do the same thing on this side. Kind of peel this away so that when you use your lighter or torch lighter, you're not melting anything around it. There we go. And get that pushed in there. Just like that. That'll get that sealed up. That turned out pretty nice. I do like the triangles that are in there. Okay, so the next part for this is to incorporate the baseball bead or softball bead here. And I think all I want to do, because it's getting kind of long, I don't want this to be too long. This would also look good on a knife too, the same design. But I don't know. It would be good for a zipper, definitely on your bag. I don't know, maybe your jacket wouldn't be too bad. I think what we're gonna do is just run these right through, these two cords right through this bead, and then cut it off right here at the end and seal the cord so it doesn't pull back through. Just because I don't want to add any more length to this. I've seen where people will put the bead right here, and then they'll wrap the cord with some micro cord and have two little dangly things coming out the end of it. But I mean, we're going to be at like 4 or 5 inches. So I think the best thing to do right now is just to get the bead on here. So one thing that I did already on this end is I cut the end off, and then I retracted the outer sheath from the inner strands, and I cut about 1 inch of the inner strands off so that I could make this into a point a little easier. So I'm going to do that here, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So cut this at an angle like this, and then you're going to pull the outer sheath back and grab the inner strands, and then you want to cut out about 1 inch, maybe a little more. So I got about 1 inch there of inner strands. We'll get rid of those, and then we'll come back, and now that's hollow in there, you can even work a little more out if you pull it like that. And just melt these real quick. Wait for it to cool just a little, just enough to get your fingers on there so you can do that. Now you should be able to get this through there, both cords. Because if you don't do this, you might have a little bit of a trouble. And you can see there's the other side poking through there. Now if you can't grab it, grab your needle nose, that'll help. But I was able to get them. So that was pretty easy, not real hard to do. These beads are on the website. If you look up baseball or softball, I believe they come up. And that'll sit right under the bottom, so just like that. Now like I said, you could cut these off right here, melt the ends of them so they don't fray, and then wrap microcord around them. That does look really nice when that's done, but I think it'll just add a little more length than what I really want. So what I'm going to do is make sure the cord is nice and tight, so kind of cinch this right up on the knot. And then we're going to cut it with just a little bit extra so that we can melt it like that. There you go. And then we'll just slowly melt this. If you do it right, it'll create a ball of nylon that will harden and it won't pull through. But if not, you can use your smoothing tool and kind of mash it in there. But this is, I say it in every single video, I can't see the flame. I think we're good. See, that's kind of what I was talking about. It creates kind of a ball of nylon right at the end that is so big that it won't pull right through. But that's pretty much it. That is so on the zipper, what you do is you poke this through the hole at the end of the zipper, pull all the slack through, so you have this coming through the zipper, and then you take this end like that, pull everything through, and then you have this basically hanging on the zipper like that. But I thought this was kind of cool. Nice, easy one to do. More decorative than anything. I kind of like doing stuff like this where it's a little more artsy. But I hope you like this. Everything in this video you can get on our website. There are links in the description, and I think there's even some shopping links now. But don't forget the Facebook group. That's where I got the inspiration for this video. Facebook.com/groups/paracordon. And thanks again for watching. Please subscribe if you like what I'm doing here. And until next time, paracord on. Do me a quick favor and hit that subscribe button to your left. There's other great videos all the time, and there's a few to the right side of the screen, and you can also buy paracord at our site with the link at the bottom left. Thank you again for watching.